Welcome in to this week's edition of the MISL Weekend Recap. My name's Nicholas Murray, very pleased to be joined by Chris Economides. And Chris, quick look back at this weekend's action, starting in Milwaukee, where they took a convincing win against the Rochester Lancers. Nick Pereira had a hat-trick, Marcio Leite claimed Player of the Week honours with 5 assists, a very nice 30th anniversary present for all of the alumni that were assembled there, as the Wave remained top of the standings.
Yeah, obviously a very impressive win. If the Lancers didn't have any bad luck, they wouldn't have any luck at all this year. Obviously, starting keeper Pat Hannigan out with a concussion. Kevin McInerney breaks his foot. They have to fly in a 42-year-old rookie in Mark Sotilli, who, God bless him, did his best, but obviously overmatched, playing play one of the marquee teams in the league. The result really wasn't that surprising, but, another tough loss for the Lancers. But kudos to the Wave, big win.
Big win as well for the Syracuse Silver Knights, as they took an 11-8 victory against the Missouri Comets. And this was impressive by Syracuse. They were down 6-0 at halftime, managed to put up all 11 points in the third quarter, and then shut out the Comets in the fourth to hold on for victory. Syracuse in third place. They've got 6 home games remaining out of their last 10 games. Can they make a run and challenge Baltimore and Milwaukee for the top 2 spots?
Well, we'll see when they start playing those teams. Obviously, some big games coming up. They've gone to Milwaukee, played the Wave tough there. Got them coming back into their own barn now. They put to rest any potential fallacy that their win in Missouri wasn't a deserved win, with a nice win against the Comets on their home field. So I personally think that they're for real. I think that they're definitely a playoff team that could challenge Baltimore, Milwaukee for the top spot. But again, they need to climb those 2 hurdles with wins against those franchises. And you being the encyclopedia that you are, know if they've beaten them or not. I know that they've won in Baltimore, but I'm not sure about Milwaukee.
Not sure they've beaten Milwaukee yet, but that'll definitely be an interesting one to watch when the Wave come to the On Center later in the season. Now, the Comets were able to bounce back on Saturday night as they took victory against the Pennsylvania Roar, but the big question for them is, how will they fare in this home-and-home series against the Wave this weekend? Big chance for them to gain ground with 2 games against the top dogs in the league.
That should be a very interesting 2-game series. Obviously, no love lost between those 2 teams. They've split so far this year, with the Comets handing the Wave their only loss of the season. Again, when those 2 teams meet, it's always some sort of an excitement. Definitely be watching those 2 games this weekend.
Well, we'll have more on that game in Thursday's edition of the MISL Weekly Podcast, and a more in-depth look also on Friday in the weekend preview. Until then, for Chris, my name's Nicholas. Thanks for joining us.